Yes, we can fight climate change, though it requires coordinated, large-scale efforts across various levels: individuals, communities, governments, and international organizations. While it's a challenging and complex issue, progress is being made through a mix of technology, policy, and personal action. Here are some key ways we can and are fighting climate change. 1. Transitioning to renewable energy. One of the most effective ways to reduce greenhouse gas emissions is by shifting from fossil fuels like coal, oil, and gas to renewable energy sources such as solar, wind, and hydroelectric power. This transition is already happening and accelerating in many parts of the world. 2. Improving energy efficiency. Reducing energy waste is essential. Technologies like LED lighting, energy-efficient appliances, and modern building materials help reduce energy consumption. On a larger scale, smart grids and energy storage systems help make energy use more efficient. 3. Reforestation and conservation. Trees naturally absorb CO2 from the atmosphere, so reforestation and forest conservation efforts help to balance emissions. Mangrove forests, peatlands, and other carbon-rich ecosystems also store significant amounts of CO2, making their protection vital. 4. Developing carbon capture technology. Carbon capture and storage, CCS. Technologies aim to capture CO2 emissions from sources like power plants and industrial facilities and store it underground or repurpose it. Though still in the early stages and somewhat costly, CCS could play a role in reducing net emissions. 5. Changing agriculture and food practices. Agriculture is a significant source of methane and nitrous oxide emissions. Shifting to sustainable farming practices, reducing food waste, and changing dietary habits, like reducing meat consumption, can lower the environmental impact. 6. Changing transportation. Reducing emissions in transportation is key, as it's a major source of CO2. This involves promoting electric vehicles, improving public transportation, and designing walkable cities that reduce the need for driving. 7. Government policies and global cooperation. Policies such as carbon pricing, taxes, or cap-and-trade systems, renewable energy incentives, and international agreements like the Paris Accord are critical. They help create accountability and encourage countries to meet emission targets. 8. Individual actions. While individual changes alone aren't enough to halt climate change, they add up when millions of people make conscious choices. Reducing energy use, eating sustainably, supporting eco-friendly brands, and voting for leaders committed to climate action are all impactful. 9. Technological innovation. Emerging innovations, such as new battery storage technologies, biofuels, and even lab-grown meat, could further reduce emissions. Continued research and investment in these areas are essential for creating long-term solutions.